Student, we are discussing chapter number 10, light reflection and refraction. Now, here we are. What is light? Light is an electromagnetic radiation which produces the sensation of sight in our eyes. Without light, we can't able to see anything. Now, some properties of light. Light is a form of energy that travels in the form of waves. Light is a form of energy. In general, uh, we discuss about when we discuss about light, it is sunlight. We know that because sunlight, we sunlight in the form of radiation and heat and energy, but it travels as a waves. These electromagnetic waves do not require any material medium for their propagation. So they are known as non-mechanical waves. Already we are discussed in standard 9 that sound is mechanical whereas light is non-mechanical waves. Speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. If we convert this figure in kilometer per second, it is 3 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer per second. 3 lakh kilometer per second. Wavelength of visible light ranges from 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter to 8 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. If we convert this figure in angstrom, it is 4000 angstrom to 8000 angstrom. They all are the units of distances. When light travels through a transparent medium, its speed decreases. And this speed is dependent upon the type and nature of the medium. When light travels in a thick medium, its speed little bit low, but when it is passes through a thin medium, its velocity is little bit high. Light travels in a straight line is called a ray of light. In lower standards, we have an experiment that light travel in a straight line. A group of such rays is called a beam of light. A group of straight line of light, it is called the beam of light. They travels in the straight line. When a ray of light in incident on a surface separating two media, in a general it experiences reflection, refraction and absorption. So here is a diagram. Surface separating two media and light obliquely incident on the surface. So at that point of incidence, some light are reflected, some light are absorbed and some light are refracted. The incident light gets reflected mostly from the completely shining polished plane surface just like mirror, whereas it is mostly transmits or refracted from the transparent medium just like glass, just like water, just like air. Rays of light can be converged or diverged with the help of spherical or a parabolic mirror. We have discussed, we will discuss thereafter. A small source of light casts a sharp shadow on the opaque object in the path. But when the size of the object is very small, light has a tendency to bend around and around the object. So Generally, we know that when an opaque object comes in the path of the light, we have a shadow. But if light source is big and object is small, then we generally the shadow is not formed. Diffraction and shadow is not formed, or it is blurred in such a way light is thought of a wave. Then we can consider the light is in the waveform. In a modern quantum theory of light suggests that light is neither a wave nor a particle. It means light has a dual nature. Sometime it act as a wave, or sometime it act as a particle. But nowadays the new theory reconciles the particle properties of light with the same nature. When do an object visible to us? We have already discussed that when light without light we can't able to see anything. When light falls on the object, some of the reflected light reaches our eyes and enable us to see the object. Now, reflection of light. The phenomenon of light rays bouncing back in the same medium on a striking on a surface is known as the reflection of light. When light incident on the surface and bounce from the surface is known as the reflection of light. Uh, in lower standards, we have discussed this experiment. Incident ray, when striking on the plane surface, shining plane surface, it reflects. The normal and the angle of incidence I and angle of reflection R. The laws. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. It means I is equal to R. The incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. Now, some points to be remembered. All the laws of reflections are equally applicable to all types of reflecting surfaces, whether it is the plane surface or a rough surface, including spherical mirror, as well as equally applicable for both types of reflection. The spherical mirrors, simple mirrors, and both types of reflection. It means regular reflection, irregular reflection. Light ray incident normally to the surface reflected back along its own path. So I is equal to R is equal to 0. If normally incident light, it bounce back on the same path. So at that time I and R both are zeros. Now, types of reflection. So there are two types of reflection: regular reflection and irregular reflection. Here diagram of regular and irregular reflections. When the parallel light beams incident on the smooth, shiny and plane surface, the rays of reflections are also parallel to each other, or it travels in the same direction. But when parallel beam of light strike on the rough surface, they do not travel in the same direction, but they scattered. The reflected rays are scattered and cover wide area. So it is called irregular reflection. Irregular reflection examples are notebook, table, chair, etc. And plane mirror and tiles are the examples of regular reflection. Now, images. First of all, what is image? When a numbers of rays beam of light starting from a point of an object after reflection or refraction meet or appear to meet at another point, then the second point is called the image of the first point. This is called the image of the point. But object is formed of such type of points. So the image is also in the same way, and uh, we have an image of that object. There are two types of image: real image and virtual image. The rays of light emanating from an object after reflection or refraction, and hence this type of image is formed. In real image, the reflected or refracted rays really meet at a point, and in a virtual image, reflected or refracted rays do not meet each other, but they are appear to meet. When we extend backward, then virtual image is formed. It can be obtained on the screen, it can't be obtained on the screen. It is inverted compared to an object, inverted, and it is real. It is erect compared to an object, so it is virtual. Real image is formed in front of the quad mirror or is formed on the opposite side of the lens. If a real image is formed by mirror, it is in front of mirror. The image is formed in the front of mirror. But when lens is used, the real image is formed other side of the lens. But in virtual image is formed behind the spherical mirror and is formed behind or in front of the object. Now activity 10.1. So it is the observation of a shining spoon. So this is the example of concave and concave mirror. They are spherical mirrors. So here is the spoon. So when we see inward, it is concave, and if the spoon is if spoon is seen from outside, it is also shining surface. It is a convex mirror. Now, what is observation? Some question here. I have the some question in the activity. Yes, here. Do you get the image? Move the spoon slowly away from your eyes, from face. Observe the image. Three or four question is here. So this is the answer. Yes, we have obtained the image. We observe our image on the both side of the spoon because they are shining, and shining surface gives an image. Enlarge and erect image is observed when spoon is nearer to the face. As the spoon is moved slowly away from the face, the image becomes large and inverted, but spoon is very far, highly diminished and inversed. Inverted image of our face is seen. On the reverse side, we observed our face image is virtual and smaller. As the spoon is moved slowly from the face, the image moves away. However, the image continues to virtual and diminish in size. Finally, at the last, the image is highly diminished to almost point size. So we can say from this activity that the inner surface of the spoon act as a concave mirror, and the bulge outer surface act as a convex mirror. Okay, we ends up this session here.